Good morning, my angels. It is Tigra from Sacred Sagittarius Angels Answers All. Thank you for joining me as we tap into the energies, the general angel oracle tarot energies for your love reading for this weekend. As always, show your appreciation for my content here by sharing, liking, and subscribing. Welcome all Sagittarius and cross watchers. Cards of lesson prayed for to save some time, and know with general readings, especially when it comes to love, it may or may not pertain to you. Time is fluid, and also the actions, deeds, and thoughts of others who may have some type of involvement in your love life could alter anything or change anything that is shown here today. Heavenly Father, guide me and protect my energies and that who watch for the love messages for Sagittarius. Okay, let's see what messages we get. We get Sweet Song, My Partner, It Survived, the Law of Attraction, and at the bottom of the deck, Soulmate. So some of you, the person that you've been thinking about or you've been talking to, you've been kind of wondering, is this person the one? There's definitely soulmate vibes there. Doesn't mean that's your life partner, but definitely you and this person are to be in each other's life for a particular reason. There's some type of lesson or some type of exchange of love and life that you two must go through during this particular time. That sense of being familiar, like you've been with each other before, some past life connection, and comfort is a confirmation of that type of soulmate connection that you feel. And remember, soulmate connections can be with non-loving partners as well. It doesn't always have to be in a loving relationship, but this is a love reading. So we're thinking more you have connected with someone romantically, and there's definitely some type of connection there. With the card of Sweet Song, with also adding to that your soulmates often use music telepathically in order to share a spiritual message to you or with you. So you and this person, if you have a vibe for music, or maybe one or both of you are musicians, you have a love for music, you love the same music, like you sit back and you listen to the oldies, or you both are into reggae or hip hop or rock or neo soul or rhythm and blues, a pop. You can let each other know that you're thinking of each other by just sending the person a musical video, or maybe quoting to them a line from a song, or sending something musically to them that says musically to them in words what you might be afraid to convey to them. But again, you speak through music. You have a great love language through music. With life partner, this person does have the potential, or you could see each other potentially as life partners. This person is someone that you can see enjoying your life with, because they bring you joy. You two can get through anything together. So if you're with someone now who is your true soulmate, the reason why you are so connected to them and you vow to stay with them is because you've been through thick and thin with each other. You know this person is your ride and die. It's a vibe. The relationship itself overall, you enjoying the good times. You have a lot of fun and laughter together. There's just positive energy. And when you're with this person, you both make each other feel like no other person is in the room. And again, it's like there's other people in the room, but for you two, it's only you two. The law of attraction. What you attract is what you usually get or seek. So use the law of attraction for those of you to manifest the perfect match. And this is those of you who are in a relationship to continue manifesting good things for your existing relationship. And for my singles, to manifest the soulmate to come into your life, or your twin flame. So attract what you are and use the law of attraction to manifest your perfect match by being the perfect match to yourself first. So before you can attract that perfect person or that particular soulmate or twin flame to you, you first must set the example. Like I always say, you have to love yourself. You have to set the guidelines so others can see how you love yourself. Then they know this is the way that they should love you, because you will not accept anything less. In the middle of the deck, we get the card of laughter. The laughter shared between soulmates warms the spirit in a way that no could ever. So again, a lot of soulmate energy. A lot of you may not be with your forever love, but a lot of you are with someone that brings you joy, brings you comfort. And even if you were to split up somewhere down the road, I still feel that there would be an emotional connection between you and this person. Some other clarifying cards is be careful, because there is someone in the background or someone who's trying to annoy you by being a jack, you know what? and, and we're not talking about the Cocker Spaniel, okay? So there's always, those naysayers, those haters, those ex in the background that might be jealous of your new connection with a soulmate, or you rekindling a relationship with someone. Too late, okay? They're acting like that, right? They're acting like a fool because they're too late. When they had you, they didn't appreciate you. They didn't know what to do with you. And now that someone else loves you and is treating you the way that they should have, they don't know how to act, okay? But it's too late for them to come back in the picture. It's too late because you want no part of them. We also get love-hate. This person and you had a love-hate relationship. This other person that I feel that's looking in towards your new connection. And that was part of the reason why things could never really go further with you, whereas now they see you in a stable, loving relationship, one that they really can't relate to because your relationship was so toxic. At the bottom of the deck, no strings. That past person, the reason why it didn't work between the two of you is because I feel they were kind of more on the emphasis. They wanted an open relationship. No strings, meaning they didn't want a commitment. They just wanted to be in the relationship with you, enjoy the good times when they were with you. But when you weren't together, they didn't want to hear you saying, but where you've been and who you've been with. They wanted to do what they wanted to do. In the middle of the deck, we get sweet talk. Yep. Your ex was a very good sweet talker, and that's what probably kept you connected to this person, because they promised you a lot of things. They pretended to be a lot of things, but they could never come through. One more card from this deck, we get My Way. Your ex was very stubborn, selfish, pride, and ego. Such a vast difference compared to the current person that you have in your life. Let's take a card from this deck. We get they wish to start all over with you. So you definitely have an ex that is looking at your social media. Maybe they're circulating around your friends and peers or your family, and that they're really fiending because they realize what they lost in you, and they see how happy you are, and they just wish there was a way that they could have an opportunity to start over with you. They're a little too clingy for your taste, but this person, even though they wanted their freedom and they wanted to do what they wanted to do, they wanted to control you. It was like, you have some people in relationships, don't do as I say, do as I do type of thing. They had one set of rules for themselves, but then when it came to you, you had to be the perfect, dedicated person, only true to them. But they wanted to be with everyone and anyone. We also get the message Fly By Night romance. This romance with your past ex, it was never really going to be anything. It was something that was really supposed to just occur for a couple of weeks, a month or so, and kind of fizzle out. But one of you kept it going much longer than it should have. Don't be fooled. They aren't interested in you. They're interested in their friend. And they're not interested in your friend. They want you. There's someone else that is in your circle, or someone that you've been around, that you've newly met, and you think that they have the hots for your friend, but they actually want you. Meeting someone you never expected to. I feel like the person that you're with, because they kind of cross off everything that you want on your list, mostly in a partner, you're very happy and yet elated that you finally found your person, or at least for this time being you have. At the bottom of the deck, we get stop living in fear. God got your back. For those of you who are still waiting for your special someone, or at least a compatible partner to be with romantically, that person does exist. That person will come. It just might not be at this moment. We also get the message accident. Be careful if you go on a date or some type of like sport date or activity date, like extreme sport date with your partner, that you pay attention, because you could be goofing around and playing and one of you could get hurt, possibly. An idea, while you're doing this fun event that you're doing, one of you might get an idea to do something really goofy, and it could potentially get you hurt, so be careful. Compromise, when you're out doing these extreme sports, or going out doing activities that are really athletic, don't let your partner just do all the crazy things they want to do, but let them do some of the safe things that you want to do too, okay? And then we get calm. I think after a wild day of being out doing physical activities, try to wind down and maybe get your partner involved with meditation, going out, by the lake, by a stream, or by a body of water. Maybe even going to a mass or just some type of spiritual retreat or spa to kind of relax and kind of reconnect, once you've done all these crazy things into detox. In the middle of this deck, we get Live Differently. Real progress calls for not just new thoughts, but new patterns in doing things differently to make the journey more fulfilling. And this is the energy of 2. We're talking about partnerships here. So for some of you, you need to live differently in your relationships with people, both current and past, if you want things to work out in a different way. Sometimes you keep doing the same things and then you wonder why you keep getting the same failed results. Let's get one more card in closing. We get Love at First Sight. So for some of you this weekend, you might be coming upon someone who could be your potential soulmate or twin flame. There could be some event that you go to this weekend and you just you lock eyes with someone across the room or something like that. Or someone, says to someone in the room, hey, who's that guy? Who's that gal? Inquiring on you or vice versa. So there's going to be an instant gravitational pull when you and this person see each other. And just in your conversation and gazing upon each other, there's an interest there, and I love that type of connection. Let's see what we get in the bottom of the deck, falling in love. Well, that connection could lead to you two falling in love. The feeling of falling in love is one of a kind. Know that it is safe for you to be in love. So for those Sagittariuses who have been on the fence and you're going out this weekend and you do connect with someone, don't hold your heart so tight and don't be so guarded that you don't allow yourself to have fun. Shoot, enjoy letting someone be interested in you. If you do lock eyes with someone and you really feel that magnetic attraction, see what comes from it, what's the worst that can happen? You're not giving them your all. You're not, going to jump right into it right away, but allow the process to happen slowly and enjoy, the attraction of someone that you possibly could be with. Springtime is in the air and it's summer. Wouldn't it be nice to have someone to travel with, to laugh with, to go out on dates, hikes, and trips with? So let love come to you. And if you find that type of attraction across the room or in a space between you and someone else, don't be afraid to accept it. Have a great weekend.